Holy shit. Welcome back, Nathan Barry.
Where have you been?
Around.
It's him.
I just woke up.
What time zone are you in?
Are you still going to school?
It's it's like 8:30 almost. I'm in Tbilisi.
Nathan, did you end up getting a Honda or a Harley?
I fucking miss you, Nathan. It's Hobo.
I honestly have no fucking idea. It's been so long. I don't know. I probably.
Dude, what are you doing in Georgia?
Sounds like Cat.
How'd you get out there? How many countries you been through?
This
What's the
was
best one
actually
so
my
far?
first one.
No shit.
I got in contact with a nomadic group in Western Mongolia, and think I think I'm gonna go back, but um, maybe in the summer I'll go, and if not, um, after I'm done with my classes, then I'll come back and I'll visit. She actually offered a lady offered me a job as an English teacher after college, so kind of get me into kind of get me a job here, and I get to explore and whatnot.
I thought you talked about Georgia the state. You talk about Georgia the country?
Yeah. So like half the people I told, my own family, they were like freaking out. I had a friend tell me he had no idea. He was trying to send me messages, and he didn't even know I went to the country. I think at least one or two people didn't know it was a country.
Are you still out there?
Yeah. That's why it's 8:30, man. Yeah, I'm in Tbilisi.
What the?
You went to Mongolia too?
No,
Wow, this is amazing.
so
You live in your dream, Nathan.
I
Yeah,
got
it's awesome.
in contact with some people in Mongolia. I'm looking at. I was trying to find information, so I contacted expat groups on Facebook. So I wanted information on like Kazakhstan, Kyrgyzstan, um, and Mongolia was one in particular I really wanted to go to. I actually wanted to go experience what it was like with, going out in Western Mongolia with the nomads and shit. And then all of a sudden, bam, someone sent me a message.
Dude, that's awesome. Mongolia is far flung out there.
Oh, yeah. Don't go to the capital city during the summer. They said the weather or like the air condition is absolute shit because half the population lives in that one city. And
Ulaanbaatar?
like the
How'd they
heating
pronounce it?
source just ruins the air.
How do they say it?
What do you mean?
The capital city of Mongolia.
I believe it's Ulaanbaatar.
Yeah, okay. It looks pretty cool there.
Yeah, I mean the rest of the country's pretty damn barren. They do have a lot of mining picking up out there. Since I know y'all are the Bitcoin group and whatnot, Kazakhstan has a lot of investments in Bitcoin, and I've been looking at that as well. Kazakhstan, not the Bitcoin.
Fascinating.
Dude,
That's
you're
where all
like the
the
Sean
Chinese
Penn of
money
our.
goes.
You're like the Sean Penn of our space, man. Right now.
I, that is not a compliment.
Yeah, that's rough. You gotta get over to Ukraine, dude. Give your
So
finance paperwork to Zelensky.
So it's funny that you actually mentioned that. I was planning on going to Ukraine in the summer, and then some guy named Putin decided to fuck up my vacation plans. So I came to Georgia.
Wow, how inconsiderate of him. You know?
Thanks a lot, Putin.
I know, what a dick. It's okay. He's wasting money. Joke's on him.
I think what he's doing is waiting for the ground to freeze.
I don't know. I haven't looked too much into it, but last I heard there was negotiation talks, and then they pulled out of the capital city of a region they took called Kherson or Kherson or something like that.
Nathan, what if it's not quite that, and there's an ancient group of people who pretty much like they have like fun rituals they do out in California and New York, but pretty much like they don't want to concede over to like the Europeans or the Chinese people. So it's not like this whole war thing. It's kind of like a proxy that I think in the long run it'll benefit Russia and us. And in the middle of all that will be some chaos and destruction. We're still secretly allies with the Russians. I don't think that ever ended.
I guess, shit happens, empires fall, empires rise, wars, whatever. Probably.
The story is every year they meet in the Arctic, nuclear subs, and they meet in like the space, like the vacuum sort of chamber between the submarines, and that's where they talk.
Dear God, someone told y'all about the conspiracy theory stuff from yesterday, and y'all are just still going on it, aren't you?
No, that's from Behold a Pale Horse.
Wait, what?
The book by William Cooper, Behold a Pale Horse. He details the section how there was never an end to the alliance between us and Russia, and we pretty much just continued it. All the Cold War was a way to continue funding all the space, like secret space programs for both us and the Russians. So they keep up that it's like the plot of 1984 almost. Like the specter of the enemy is always there, so you can always be preparing to fight them, but they're never really fighting them, kind of thing,
Oh yeah, I see what you mean.
Yeah, so this whole Ukraine thing, it's pretty much it's pretty fucked up. Lots of people die in the middle of it. But it seems like a big currency power dick tripping contest.
Yeah, there's talks about the BRICS organization and how they have a shit ton of not just gold but commodities in general, and people are they're making moves. I believe Russia and Saudi Arabia had some talks and stuff. So I mean that's probably what it is. I guess they're kind of all fighting for that power. Which, like I said, empires rise, empires fall. Shit's gonna happen, and I mean, if someone creates a scapegoat as an excuse for advancements in military or causing proxy wars or something, I wouldn't doubt it.